Welcome to Cooking with Bubbles. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rodney. Let's get started.
Okay.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Gauge is off.
Twist the bottle, not the cork, I heard.
Well, a little bit of both maybe. Ooh, nice. For as many bubbles as we open, you think we would already know the correct way, but I'm open to being schooled.
Especially when it bubbles.
Yeah. Gonna put a little peach in mine today. Or peach mimosa.
That's delicious. Having some cranberry in mine, as usual.
Yes.
That's pretty. Cheers.
All right. Wink. And give this a taste.
Yum.
So good. So good.
Well, here we are, Lisa, back doing what we love doing, cooking in our kitchens, drinking Prosecco together. We would invite guests to pour your own glass of bubbles, whatever that looks like for you, and enjoy our show. I also want to point out we're wearing our fancy Cooking with Bubbles aprons, and we'll tell you later in the show how you can get your own.
That sounds really good. So, you're in your kitchen and I'm in mine. We're both spending a lot more time at home these days. So it just is a great way for us to get to spend time together, drinking bubbles, doing what we love to do. And here we go. So tell me, what are we going to make today?
So today we're making a Cooking with Bubbles original, and it's called Breakfast Egg Rollups. It's a family recipe that's been perfected by my mom. And we actually have 2 special guests today who are going to be joining us. And my parents, my aunt and uncle are visiting from Ohio. And so we invited my mom, Judy, and my aunt Marie to join us on Cooking with Bubbles while we make this breakfast. So come on, ladies, let's say hello and get you hooked up with some bubbles.
Sounds great.
You cook with bubbles, be on Cooking with Bubbles. It's a rule. It's the law.
That's right. And welcome, Judy and Marie. This is great.
I never do that. You don't want anything in yours, right?
No.
Do you want anything in yours?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Cranberry? Does that work?
Yes, perfect.
Good thing I put 2 bubbles in the fridge.
That's a good thing.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're all hooked up. Perfect.
Cheers.
Welcome.
We can do it for real here.
I know, that's nice.
Awesome. Well, this recipe is actually pretty easy. It includes 1/4 cup of flour, and we're actually using gluten-free flour in this kitchen. 12 eggs, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper, 1 cup of milk, some frozen garlic pods, or you can use garlic powder. We're also going to throw in some assorted vegetables. We've got a mixture of red peppers, onions, and zucchini here. And we have some sausage that we've pre-cooked. And then we also have some mushrooms, because some members of this family like mushrooms, but others of us don't. So we're only going to put half of the thing in mushrooms.
Well, that sounds really, really good. And Judy and Marie, if you have any tips you'd like to share with us along the way, please do. But in the meantime, let's drink some bubbles.
Yes.
It is so good.
All right.
All right.
So the instructions for this are super simple. So to prep, I've already cooked the vegetables. I've already pre-cooked the meats, and I've cut it into a bowl. And we've already got the oven going. So we preheated the oven at 350. And so let's get started. So Mom, what's the best way to add the flour?
The best way to add the flour into the vegetables, because it dissolves better in your eggs.
Do you want to beat that egg?
That is a great tip. So I'm going to just sprinkle some flour then onto my vegetables. And I'm making half a recipe, so it's gonna look a little different. Oh yeah, this makes total sense. This looks good.
You don't have quite as many people to feed as we do, huh?
Not this weekend, so it's all good.
So
then what goes next? What happens after you mix the vegetables together? You're gonna mix what with your eggs?
So we've got the eggs. We're gonna put the milk in there. So we've got a cup of milk. And we've got the 2 frozen garlic pods.
Okay.
Out. Get that with the whisk. Yeah. And our salt and pepper are going to go in there as well, right?
Yep.
Pepper, salt. Right.
What about your meats?
So the meats, recipe here. The meats we're going to put in with the vegetables. Is that right?
Okay.
I think so, right? Is that what you do, Mom? We're going to mix the meat. We've got some good homegrown sausage from this sausage has miles on it. It came from Ohio on the airplane.
Nice.
That's how my mom rolls. She travels with food.
That's excellent. This makes sense. And then the cheese, I've got some cheese I want to put in mine too. What do you recommend? Putting it in with the eggs?
Yeah, I think putting it in with the eggs makes the most sense. So I'm just going to put a handful of shredded cheese.
All right.
And the eggs.
There we go.
And so in terms of quantity, really, it's just whatever amount of the vegetables you really want. I'm using 6 eggs. You're using a dozen eggs.
Well, we have 6 people to feed here, so.
That's right. Okay.
All right. So now we're going to add the meat and vegetable mixture in with the eggs.
Okay.
I need to use a spoon to stir it instead of the whisk. It's been
That's
stuck in the middle. Yeah. There we go.
This looks nice. It looks very vibrant. I'm gonna just turn my camera around and show you what mine looks like. Probably looks very similar to yours as well. But I've got my eggs.
Oh yeah,
Vegetables
it's really colorful.
Yeah, it looks very much like yours actually.
We got zucchini in here, but you can't tell because we peeled it, so there's no grain on it.
Okay.
You wouldn't have to
Wow,
peel.
that looks
zucchini.
really pretty. Yeah, you don't have to peel the zucchini. That's a personal preference for the guest chef that was doing the zucchini.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna pour this into our parchment paper. Let's bring the parchment paper over here.
And one
So
thing,
you're putting it into your parchment paper. What does that mean exactly?
Okay, so Aunt Marie's got a tip here.
one thing you do have to be sure is that the egg mixture does not fall underneath the parchment paper. You want to be sure and keep it on top.
And we'll tell you why.
Okay.
We'll show you why later.
Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and slowly put my egg mixture into my parchment paper.
Veggie rich, isn't it?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so let's spread these out a little bit to evenly distribute the veggies and the meats. I'll just put my camera here. It's all about the camera view. There we go.
That looks nice.
Yeah.
And then once again, I'm going to just lift my camera up and show what it looks like in a 9x13 pan.
And this is intending to be a little bit thin because we're going to roll it up later.
So this is what mine looks like. It's got the parchment paper all around the outside, kind of high. That's what you want, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All righty.
So because we're going to roll this short ways, I don't know, however you say it, we're going to put the mushrooms on this side.
Oh, good idea on half.
So that the people that can have it and the people that don't. Yep,
Eat 'em.
we will.
That looks really good.
Okay, good, awesome. And my hands all icky. Let me wash my hands. I don't want to touch my mouse with that. All right. So now we're gonna put this in
is this gonna be rolled the long way or the short way? I wonder if you put your mushrooms on the wrong end.
I did not. I took advice from the person who's going to be doing it.
Excellent.
This is the way it's going to be rolled.
Yeah, it's going to roll this way.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Which is different than another recipe we made on Cooking with Bubbles that we also rolled. So
yeah, okay.
All right.
So now what do we do?
So now we're going to pop this in the oven for 30 minutes.
Okay.
And I think this is going to be really great.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So we'll come back and show you what it looks like then.
And we'll keep on drinking bubbles.
Yeah, I think so too.
Wow, it smells really good up in here.
It does.
So now we once now that our egg mixture is cooked, we are going to roll it. Oh yeah, turn it down.
You did.
Keep stirring, it looks thick. Sorry, we're making cheese sauce in the background too. All right, so now we're going to move the parchment paper over to just a cutting board just to protect the counter.
Okay.
We're going to roll this bad boy. And Mom is the expert at this, so she's going to do the rolling. So you want to start rolling and tell us what you're doing?
Okay, you take your parchment paper and you roll from the short end and you roll it over, I don't know, what do you say, right, an inch and a half?
Yep.
And you kind of hold it so that it gives it time to rest and pull together. And then you roll it again. Are you with me, Lisa?
I am. I'm going to just turn my camera around.
And you leave your parchment paper over it so that it steams the egg and
Oh, got it. Makes sense.
forms it. Okay? And you keep rolling until you get to the other end of your egg. It'll get pretty warm for you, so if you have
I was going to say it's kind of hot.
you have tender hands, you'll need to use some oven mitts.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks so good.
I have never made this for you.
I've had it at your house, yeah.
I was gonna say. And when I get it done, I just kind of let it rest a little bit.
Okay, so mine's fully rolled. I'm just going to let it rest, like you said. I can see through it. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does. Looks great.
So please, right. Okay, and then you pick the parchment up
Wait.
and put it on your plate.
Seam down, right?
Seam down. Or however way you get your parchment pulled out of there.
Yeah, I'm going to put mine back into my baking dish just so that I've got a good surface. Try to get this guy out of here.
Wow. That looks awesome. So there we go.
Back in here a little bit. I didn't let it rest quite long enough.
It's okay. It's going to taste amazing regardless.
Wow, nice.
Have it plated or in your baking dish like Lisa did. You put your cheese sauce over the top of it.
I think I'm going to just take a big section of it off.
Oh, that's a great idea, Lisa. Oh, although my thing is flat, so never mind.
It fell apart a little bit when I did that. Not the best tool for cutting.
Oh,
Just slice it. Her pan is more flat.
I just
But that's thick.
sharp knife
Sharp knife. The one from the block.
because of your veggies and your meat.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And I made a Gruyere cheese sauce, Rodney. What about you?
Yeah, I made a Gruyere cheese sauce too. I love Gruyere cheese. Oh my goodness. goodness, look at that.
That on there.
Mushroom in? Yeah.
Pictures off the other end. Too many veggies and sausage with ours. That's
Looks good. Can't wait to try it.
Beautiful.
Take some pictures.
Oh, yes. Good idea.
We got our cheese sauce here.
I wanted to step away with it.
I'm happy with the way that looks.
Yeah, the cheese sauce looks really nice too.
Absolutely. Okay.
See, a lot of times I put it here and let it.
Oh,
run
put it on the
down.
whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, but this is the guy there.
We're making a cheese sauce. You can put on whatever you like. You can use salsa, sour cream, whatever kind of things you would normally have with your egg
Yeah.
breakfast. You can use that. So we're going to give this a taste. Mmm,
That's wonderful. Wow.
it's delicious.
It's really good. It's light. I mean, it's just good. It baked up beautifully.
Yeah.
A little salt on mine. There's any salt and pepper.
Yeah.
If I like it. This won't last long around our house.
Maybe you should have made the whole pan.
It's okay. I can make another one. Are we gonna sit here and eat it all on camera?
We might.
Wow, that's good.
We'll continue to torture our virtual audience.
Mm.
So what do you guys think?
All right.
Wonderful. It is delicious.
Awesome.
I love
Yay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was easy too. I'm amazed at how quickly that thing boiled. You got
Yeah,
it. Awesome.
very easy.
Well, thank you for your help today, ladies. It was
You're
fun.
Yes.
having you in our-
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
It was fun to be here.
Yeah.
Yes, enjoyed it immensely.
Awesome. Well, we'd like to thank our virtual audience for joining. We almost had a studio audience, but they left, so we don't have anybody holding applause signs. So we'd like to thank our virtual audience. Mom and Aunt Marie, thank you both for being here and helping us. And thank you all so much for watching Cooking with Bubbles. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and become a bubbler at cookingwithbubbles.com and click the bell symbol after you subscribe to get alerts when we post new episodes. And remember to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/cookingwithbubbles. Facebook is where we put our recipes and our cooking pictures, so you can see all those.
That sounds really good. We mentioned before that we tell you how to get your own Cooking with Bubbles apron. They come in black, white, red, or blue. So just send us an email. We'll tell you all about that. Also, if you have made any of the recipes that we featured here on Cooking with Bubbles, we'd love to hear about it. And we'd love to see your pictures as well. Or if you have suggestions on things you'd like to see us make, you can also send us to us by email. Our email address is cookingwithbubbles@yahoo.com. Well, that takes care of it for today. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Rodney. See you next time.
Bye.